What my concern is that there's a lot of misinformation within the media. That the Republicans, some of them who might want to stand up against Trump, are afraid of it because he threatens them by saying that he's going to primary them.
Yes.
The law firms, as you mentioned, law firms that might be able to sue him are being silenced. And so it's becoming an autocracy where Trump has all power. And my fear is that what is it that we can do to stop that as the people of the country?
The reason I am here, and where we're going after we're here, we're going to Louisiana. I'm going to be right in the district of the Speaker of the House who helped write this bill.
Across America, more people are speaking out about the growing threats to democracy, not just from politicians, but from powerful billionaires and misinformation. At this recent town hall, a young man raised a key concern. What happens when elected officials are too afraid to stand up to Trump and wealthy elites like Elon Musk?
All right, other comments on this? People, I want to say on this, as I know, as Danny mentioned, this is very much on people's minds. Am I correct? All right, yes, I see a young man right here.
So I wanted to say thank you for coming.
Oh, excuse me. Just give it to him. He can hold it. Okay.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming down, because many politicians, they can just get elected and stay over there in office. But I appreciate that you guys are from far away and nonetheless coming down. What my concern is that there's a lot of misinformation within the media. That the Republicans, some of them who might want to stand up against Trump, are afraid of it because he threatens them by saying that he's going to primary them.
Yes.
The law firms, as you mentioned, law firms that might be able to sue him are being silenced. And so it's becoming an autocracy where Trump has all power. And my fear is that what is it that we can do to stop that as the people of the country? And what is it that the government officials like yourself, that instead of it being three separate branches, it's becoming just himself controlling the other branches? What is it that maybe you guys can do to hold him accountable still?
Well, this is why I am here. And thank you very much. You know, I believe in democracy. I really do, in my heart of hearts. You disagree with me? That's fine. That's what America is supposed to be about. Make your point. You want to run against me? Run against me. But you're going to have to move to Vermont to do that, but it's all right. But what is happening now, and this young man made the point, if you are a Republican member of Congress in Texas or anyplace else, and in your heart of hearts, you understand how devastating these cuts to Medicaid would be, right? And you think it's really dumb to give tax breaks to people who don't need it. And you got up and you stood that. The next day, Elon Musk or somebody else would say, you are finished politically, we're going to primary you. And that is where we are as a nation right now. Now, the reason I am here, and where we're going after we're here, we're going to Louisiana. I'm going to be right in the district of the Speaker of the House who helped write this bill. And believe it or not, that guy it's not like he represents, Speaker Johnson doesn't represent some wealthy community. He represents a low-income, working-class community. And the reason I'm going, why am I in Texas? Why am I going to Louisiana? Why am I going to Oklahoma? To tell people there to stand up and put pressure on their elected officials. So they're going to have to make a decision. Is it just their campaign contributions, or are they going to have to listen to people who understand what's going on and are going to throw them out of office if they do the wrong thing? So that's kind of what the reason you're asking me what I'm doing. That's why I'm here, is to mobilize people in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. These are conservative states. But my strong guess, you go out in Texas, any place else, and you say to people, do you think it's a good idea to give tax breaks to billionaires and cut Medicaid? 80–90% of the people will say no. But they don't know what's going on, and our job is to mobilize those people, and that's what we're doing right now. All right, other questions on let's stay on immigration for a moment if we can. Anyone else want to say a word? I see a woman straight in front of me. Yeah.